Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, it is time for the final tournament of the regular season. Ryan Gamer's rookie season is about to come to a close. What a season it's been, but it is far from over. We had the regular season finale today, the Knott Championship at Huntington Golf Course. A great golf course, a very challenging one. This is going to be a great final course to close out the season. And then next up in this series, we start the FedEx Cup playoffs, the FedEx St. Jude Championship, the BMW Championship, all leading up to Ryan Gamer's nemesis, East Lake Golf Club. We'll focus on East Lake when we get there. We got to get there first. Now, we're number one in the FedEx Cup, multiple wins this year. We've won 3 majors. We've already locked in our spot in the top 30 in the FedEx Cup. Even if we skip the first 2 playoff rounds, we're not going to do that. We want to win every single playoff tournament. We are coming off a very good performance in the 3M Open. It wasn't great. We ended up losing. Grayson Sigg got his first win of the season, posting a 20 under, taking down Patrikios. We lost by 5, posted a 15 under, just wasn't enough. The putter was not hot last week. It's been very good recently. I mean, you look back to the Open Championship, the putter was hot the entire time. So, we need the putter to get hot again here in the regular season finale, and then definitely need that putter hot as we get ready for East Lake. I will say the new version of East Lake is so much better, and I usually score a lot better on it. Now, I don't want to say that too much here starting out because we may fall apart when we get there, but no, we're going to win it all this year, everybody. We are going to win the FedEx Cup. But today, you'll see round 1 of the Knott Championship, round 2 of the next video, then of course the FedEx St. Jude in the video after that. Today, we'll be starting with the training session, trying to get max boost. So the practice round is going to be very important. This is a tough course, and obviously it's going to play much tougher in the round versus the practice settings. But we need to get to 2 under par to try to get the 7 attribute boost. Those practice rounds are so important here going forward. But I have timestamps for you all in the video description. So if you want to jump ahead to the round, feel free to go ahead and do that. But let's dive into the pre-tournament practice round here at Huntington Sound as we get ready for the regular season finale of Ryan Gamer's rookie season. The goal is always 2 under or better. And if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Okay, we got firm fairways, firm greens, moderate green speeds. So it's playing a little more difficult than typical practice rounds. So I like that a lot. This will probably paint a better picture of how this course is going to play in the actual round. But there is plenty other Ryan Gamer Career Mode series here on the channel. You like sports games, this is the channel for you. They're all so much fun right now. I'm having a blast, and I'm so excited for this golf course. I've been looking forward to this course all year. This is an amazing golf course. It's a challenge, though. You better believe it. So starting on hole 15 here for the practice round. Put it in the fairway. Go on our way. And now the practice round this week, you can see Ryan is rocking the Sunday red gear. That's a quad perfect to start the day. But you better believe we're wearing the PGA Championship gear the rest of the way until the final round. Yeah, we're never taking off that shirt. Jerry the caddy has already spoken. We're not taking that shirt off. We've dominated with it. Look at this danger everywhere. 126, wind blowing heavily from right to left. I like a fade. I like a fade pitching wedge. Slight loft on it. Put it up there in the wind. It's going to go off to the left off the side slope too. That's not good. You know, last week, the practice tournament, we ended up eagling the last hole in the 3M Open. That was incredible. That's how we got the 7 attribute boosts. We were at even, and we eagled the last hole on a great putt. Hopefully, we're not that close today. Look at the focused look on Ryan's face walking there. He looks ready. And I do want to say, this is the first round of golf I've played after the last Impossible Challenge round. That video went live on October 10th, 2025, and I mentioned it because I played an impossible round at TPC Sawgrass, and I made one of the best shots I've ever hit. It was unreal. If you missed that video, check it out. Go in! Go in! Oh. Okay, that is a great start. Very extremely hard putt as I'm telling a life story. Oh boy, Ryan can't believe it. It's looking over at Jerry, looking over at the fans who are not out at the course, right? He's looking at the cameraman. Look, see at the top of the screen there? There is a cameraman there. That's the cameraman here for the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. That's who he was looking at. What a putt. But yeah, that round at TPC Sawgrass, if you missed it, you know, at this point in time, you may have to search it. To search Gamer Ability Impossible Round TPC Sawgrass. And oh boy. Let me just say, it is fantastic. And that shot we hit on hole number 10 will be forever remembered on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. Hole 16, beautiful par 3. Look at that backdrop. Okay, 179, downhill 20. Very tough pin location. Actually, no, this one's not tough. There is a tough one here. This one right here is a nightmare. Okay, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to hit a choke tee shot. Right against the wind, hit a little bit of a draw. What a beautiful view. Well, that's too much of a draw. Yeah, we took out too much of the wind's effect. Our swing path was a pull. Took out the wind's effect too much. And then we're left with a very difficult splash. This is looking just like last week's practice round. You know, that's one you can't land too short, because if you do, it's going to pick up even more speed. And, you know, I tried to land that a little bit further like I did, keeping it on the green. But if we hit that red slope, you can see the red slope big time there. That thing was off the green. So that's the reason I approached it that way. But 18 feet, uphill 4. Got to make this. That is huge. Okay, if this is a sign of the putter for the regular season finale, it's going to be a good day. I mean, that's a putt on one that was insane. Right next to the hole, we almost made it. And what a par save there. The problem is our approach game is not good. We better wake up. This approach game isn't going to cut it, I can tell you that. Jerry's over there. He's saying, Ryan, perfect practice makes perfect. Stop telling life stories and play golf. I'm going to hit a power drive here. A long par 4, a beautiful golf hole. I believe this was a design by the legendary designer, B101. It was community design in PGA 2K23, and then he ported it over and redesigned it for the career mode for this game. I don't know if he redesigned it for the career mode specifically, or if just the course designer developers themselves took the course and remastered it. I'm sure B101 was involved with it, since he is a 2K next maker, so I'm sure he was involved in one form or the other remastering it, but I could be wrong. Go 6 iron. Let's go choked approach. Send this on the front of the green, kick it left to right. We're going to get a lot of hop with this wind. Their course selection for the career mode this year was fantastic. The community creations they used are some of the best community creations out there. There's not a bad course in the career mode. What a shot. Really, there isn't. There isn't a bad course in the career mode. 6 feet, downhill 1 inch. Steady right to left. Yes, there's one. Okay. Unexpected birdie there on a tough par 4. Great drive, great approach. Oh boy, get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody. Okay, I forgot about this one. It's been a while since I played this course. Oh boy. Yeah, right. Ain't no way Ryan Gamer ever hits this fairway. Not even in his dreams would he hit the fairway. He has very realistic dreams. Always hits it into the rough. That is a quad perfect. You know, I tell you, 2 games right now that I'm playing that help each other are NBA 2K26 and PGA 2K25. Because the tempo and swing are exactly the same, except in NBA you swing straight up and down, but I don't. I swing diagonally in that game, 100%. You better believe I'm doing my golf swing. That's why I'm so good at NBA this year. So good is a stretch, but I really have been really good. But yeah, that's the reason. Those 2 games is a lot of carryover. It's the same tempo, the same swing, and if you like this diagonal swing, just swing diagonal in NBA to shoot, and you'll be in good shape. That way you don't mess up your golf swing. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to hit a driver off the deck. It's a practice round. I want to see if this is possible in the actual round. The issue here is the beach to the right. Gonna come off to the left. That's it. That's a strike. Bounce right. Yes. Don't waste the Albie in the practice round. Imagine. Imagine getting an Albie in a practice round. That would be so heartbreaking. I mean, you would still count it, obviously. It just wouldn't count for your PGA Tour records. Count for the personal record. 20 feet. Uphill 6 inches. Centered end. I crushed it. Rhythm. The rhythm was crushed. That was in, everybody. It's okay. If we make this putt, that's +7 to all attributes. It's a difference maker in this series. Yes! Get in there! 2 weeks in a row, we made it on the final hole. What a battle. These practice rounds have been electric recently. Now, I've got to focus up in the actual round because I don't think I stopped talking that entire 4-hole span. So let's focus up. We got all the live stories out of the way. Let's dominate here. That's +7 to all attributes, everybody. Let's go. It is time for round 1 of the final tournament of the regular season, the Knott Championship at Huntington Sound. We had a great practice round. We birdied the final hole to get the +7 to all attributes. On top of that, from training this week, we focus on putting. That's a +7 putt rhythm, putt contact, and putt path. So the putter was hot in practice. If we continue that here in round number 1, it is going to be a really good week, everybody. This is a 2-round tournament, the Knott Championship. Coming off a top 5, we're looking to get back on winning track and put ourselves in good momentum going into the FedEx Cup playoffs. What settings? So we got firm, fast. Going to play tougher than the practice round, but that's okay. High wins as well. I feel like I play better in high wins. Let's do this, everybody. Get your 1-times ready. Let's dominate here in the regular season finale, everybody. Come on.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Knott Championship is about to begin. G'day mates, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing us all the action this week is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Can't you feel the energy surrounding this championship? So much history, so many great champions. Let's see how this one plays out.
And here we go. You can see the early leaderboard. We have a later tee time here in this tournament. We got Alejandro at the top at 9 under par. What a round. Tommy Fleetwood right there, 7 under. We know there's scores to be had based on this leaderboard. Let's go score. Come on. Let's get fired up.
First hole.
Jerry looks locked in. It looks like he's whispering something to Ryan. Probably telling him hit fairways and maybe asking, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Hole 1. 356-yard par 4. Wish this was in the practice round. I'm going for it. Swing was great in the practice round. Why not?
That was absolutely
That's one of our best
murdered.
swings.
And let's see what he can do here today.
So the wind didn't grab it enough from right to left, and yeah, that's in the rough. It was a great drive, but we have light rough down here.
Green side rough.
That was so close to perfection. It was a great swing. I didn't have the right aim with the wind, but here we are. We're looking at a probably normal flop shot. I actually like a flop 60-degree wedge to spin it a little bit more. Yeah, I like this a lot. As we're hitting into a downslope on the green. That is a rough swing, though. We pulled it way too much off that lie, and yeah, that's unfortunate. Very bad execution. We needed to land that on the green. We hit a very bad swing, affected distance too much.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Come on.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Yeah, heavy braking right to left putt, and you know, is that one of those we go back to and maybe we don't go for it in the final round? I don't know. Visualize the ball rolling. Visualize it till it's in. Execute.
Be the ball, Danny. No.
Execute! Come on!
Rich, that's got to feel
Thank
good.
you for the
Opening
one times.
first with an underpass score.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So
Get
yes,
your coffee
birdie on
wherever
the
you're
first.
drinking. Cheers,
Great
everybody.
job.
Let's go. Fresh cup
He
of
finds
coffee
himself
today. I'm
currently
feeling it.
tied for ninth. And over to the second we go, and it's a par 4.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if
Piping
they're not
hot
careful.
coffee. Love that. Now, we don't mess with the out of bounds here. We don't need to. We don't need a power drive. Just a normal... I don't think we need a stinger either. Let's just do a normal drive. Power drive, you put that road and out of bounds in play. This is all we need right here. That is an
There you
interesting
go.
swing.
That downslope's how you add some extra yardage.
Did he
Pretty
say
good shot
yardage? But yeah, we that swing
Well, Rich,
was
we're at the Knott
missed at
Championship,
the beginning and
this
in.
is the week before
Same
the start
direction
of the
though, so we
FedEx
kind of
Cup
got lucky.
playoffs. There may be some nerves this week for some players who need to grind out some more FedEx Cup points to qualify for those all-important finals.
Well, those
Choked
players
approach.
not finishing in the top 70, Luke, will not advance to the FedEx Cup playoffs. Even though they might finish in the top 125, 70, that's the cutoff number. That's what they're aiming for.
Going with the 4-iron
Oh, no.
here.
Well, I blame Rich and Luke
Setting
for
up
telling
for
a
his
live
third
story.
shot.
No, I tell live stories all the time, right? They probably say that about me. Like, can you stop telling live stories, Ryan? 12 yards, uphill 9. This is not where you want to be. This is a painful, painful spot. I mean, if we get a bad lie out of this, we're back in the sand. We just got to make sure we hit this up and out. We are not messing with this bunker. That's a great shot. We're going to go off that backboard. It might come back a little bit. Oh, barely.
And he needs this to save par.
That was a great shot.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
It looks dead straight. I mean, look at the lines. It looks like it's right to left barely, right to left, left to right, left to right, left to right. This is straight in. Get
Nice little
in!
putt to hole,
It
that
was
one.
not straight in. It worked, though. We'll take the par. Yeah, that's just... Approach game has to be better. It was rough in the practice
Currently
round.
1
It's
under
rough today.
for the day.
We got this. What better way to get momentum by winning the regular
We have a
season
par
finale,
5
right?
here. Time to take advantage.
I mean, we should have pretty good momentum with all the wins we've had this year. But still, a par 5 here. A beautiful par 5 here on hole number 3. 556. What a beautiful hole. That's perfect. You know, if I would have had better aim on hole 1, that could have very well been an eagle, because better aim shot, we would have bounced all the way down there onto the green.
shot
And with
there,
the way
Boomer.
we've been putting, I mean, we could have made an eagle.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
We're looking at a 220-yarder.
This is perfect. Look at that pin location. We just hit a massive drive. We have 218 left. No elevation changes here either. That wind's going to make it tough, but the good thing is we had a choked approach. I think we're going to be perfect. I don't think we need a choked approach here because it's a 2-iron. I think we go to the 4-iron. We hit it pretty steep, right stick down almost all the way, and then lofted a touch. Got to strike it perfect, though. Not an easy Evo swing to hit here. That's it. Was it the right shot shaping?
Looks to
Did
be
we spin
going
it
with the
enough?
4-iron.
No, we did not, and I misread. Clearly, I misread a side slope there.
That
It didn't
wasn't
look
full of
like we were
calories,
hitting
that
from
shot.
side slope. It was a perfect swing. It shouldn't have
Anything in
moved due
5
to
would
that.
be handy from here.
But clearly, I
John, you got a read
misread
on this one?
something, and oh
This one
boy.
starts moving out to the right, and I think it'll come back to the left. Should be interesting.
Should be interesting indeed, John. Yeah, I don't know if I missed the side slope there. I didn't really see a side slope that we were sitting on, but clearly it was, because with the way that ball moved, there's no way there wasn't one. And this is one that's I don't even know. We better hit the hole, because if we don't, this ball is probably gone. Because we need to carry it to this slope barely. And I mean barely. One time. We just got to barely reach that slope. Yep. And then trickle on down. Trickle on down. Trickle on down. That is perfection. Level of difficulty, 15 out of 5. Here. That's nuts. Okay, if the putter stays like this, we're going to be in great shape this week and going into the playoffs. 2 under through 3. Putting was exceptional in practice round. It's continuing today.
Finds that player moving up the leaderboard.
And it was cold last week. It was 100% cold. It was a little frustrating. Here we are back, though. Come on.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Thought fairway to hit. I bet that's out of bounds to the left. Yeah, of course it is. Just put it in the fairway. I kind of like a stinger here. Yeah, keep it low. What that shot is designed for.
Tiger stinger at its best. Well executed.
Thank you, Luke. Yeah, no reason to hit that up in the wind there. Sting it right underneath it. Beautiful.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right.
I'm glad that bunker's there. Yeah, this is a very difficult shot. Definitely going to go choked approach, take out a little bit of the wind's effect. The most difficult part about this is not the bunker behind the hole, even though that is very difficult. It's reading the side wind. Is it going to play more in our face? Is it going to, how much is it going to affect the ball? We don't know. There's a lot of mystery in side winds because there's so many different angles that the wind is going to hit the ball. So what I'm going to do here, we don't want to miss far. I'm going to draw this a little bit against that wind. Yeah, just like that. I pulled it off the swing path. Combined with our draw, it's going to draw it a bit too much. Distance was good, though. Just would have rather have been on the upper tier. Look, both Ryan and Gamer just focused. No words. Actually, Ryan was starting to say something there to Jerry.
Good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
But yeah, not a lot of words spoken between them so far. 31 feet. Uphill 1 foot. Left to right. Right to left. This is straight in.
Can he make one from long range? This one's got some momentum to it.
That's lucky. It actually wasn't straight in. Did you all see the swing play? Just want to make it known that that was not straight in. We pushed it right in. Better to be lucky than good, I tell you. We pushed that by 10 degrees. When you misread, hope the thumb knows you're wrong, right?
Our current
That's so
leader is
lucky.
enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
We'll take it, though. 3 under through 4. The putter is hot today. Even when we misread it, the thumb knows what to do.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Look at this view. This is unreal. Definitely going to take a screenshot here after this ace. 198. Uphill 3 feet. Very difficult pin with that bunker here front left. What I'm going to do here is a choke tee shot. I don't like the club. It's got to be a normal approach then. I mean, normal tee shot. We're going to go 4-iron. Draw it against the wind. I've been drawing way too much. Let's draw it a little bit less. One time. That's it. Get up. Get up. Get up.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, Ryan's got to hit a baseball swing. He just had to hit one of these in the TPC Sawgrass Impossible Challenge. And I'm not watching that replay to relive that moment. I want to take a screenshot of this beautiful tee shot and never think about that shot again. To be fair, it was a great execution. Great shot setup. we had a closed club face by 5 degrees. That takes off a lot of distance, and we still had pretty good accuracy, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Got to make the putt. I mean, not the putt. Got to somehow redeem ourselves in a very tough shot. I tell you, this is a postcard moment. Just look at this view with the sun in the top right, like glistening off the water as well. It's just beautiful. Fantastic. The shot was not, though, and this is going to be interesting. A tough decision to make. And it's not really a tough decision to make. We are too far away to hit a good flop. It's got to be a chip shot. It's going to come off a mile to the left. Don't try this at home, everybody. That's very well done. Open club face, took off too much distance. We also had the underswing.
Can he save his par?
I think we can,
John,
Henny.
what's the line on this putt?
Well, I think this one's going to be going left to right.
If you want to win tournaments, you got to be able to save par from anywhere.
Solid
Beautiful.
par putt, that.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
I mean, yeah, it's true. We're just on these greens.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
9 under is a great round here. This is not an easy course. We're
The
kind of
sixth
making it
hole is
look
a par
easy right now,
5.
but it's not. I mean, look how technical this course is. So much danger. And the par 5, 639, we better send it. And just hope we get lucky with the bounce. You know, when you can get up there and be confident with the Evo swing, this game is just incredible.
That's a
Before
heavy
you
line this
get that
player has drawn.
confidence, it's the most frustrating game ever. And even when you have that confidence, sometimes it's the most frustrating game ever. What? That is one of the best swings I've hit. Welcome to golf, everybody. Welcome to golf. The ball is buried, too. I'd say, based on how it hit, wow. Golf is the only sport where you can hit one of your best shots and then that happens.
Oh. Nicely done.
I don't even know what to say. I've got nothing.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's looking at a nice round number, 180 here.
Yeah, it's going to play like 180 because of elevation, but it's 179 uphill 2. It's a tough pin. Good thing we have a nice little backboard there, but it's got to be struck perfect. Horse is playing really firm right now. Very difficult shot. What I'm going to do, I'm going to draw this against the wind, hit it a little bit steep. Finally, we hit a good draw.
That is a pure looking draw.
But is it enough left? We were a half an inch. Maybe not half an inch.
that'll work.
Probably 5 inches away from perfection there. Half a foot, 6 inches would have been bounding to the left all the way down. And that's probably
this
what
putt
Jerry was
to
saying
move into
there.
a tie for third.
Jerry's like, Ryan,
All
you
right,
struck
Henny.
that great.
What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Okay, Henny can't even see the break. 22 feet, downhill 1 foot. I'll help you out, Henny. It's right to left at the beginning, left to right at the end. There's not much break here, but as it slows down, it's gonna move left to right. Well, that sure was a swing plane.
Ooh.
Ryan was trying the Evo swing for the putt.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
That
This
is one of the
important.
difficulties
Big par putt here.
of the Evo swing itself. You're trying to hit diagonal on every other shot. You get to the green, sometimes that muscle memory kicks in. Yeah, that's all right. Ryan, you can tell, is a little bit frustrated with it because he knows he had the line. He knows he had the line. He's smiling through the pain.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
just like I did for 66 weeks in the Impossible Challenge Series at Central Park AG.
We've arrived now at the 7th with a par 4.
This is a tough one. It's got to be a 3-wood all day. There's just no way you risk that. No way. With that wind,
good here.
risking it's going to gain you nothing. I want a nice full lob wedge, maybe a choked approach lob right into the green. We might have hit that too far. Watch that thing go.
Second shot here.
That was just perfect. This is the range I wanted. Choked approach range. Gonna loft it, hit it pretty steep. Left stick, right stick back about halfway here. Gonna fade it with the wind because I want kind of a bigger hop out of this than I want it to stop. Or not, actually. I don't want a bigger hop. We got it, though.
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
So I miscalculated the wind's distance effect there.
Chance to take it even deeper here. This
With the combined with the loft and the steep angle of attack.
McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one pretty much looks like it's going right to left.
But I got the hop I wanted. I just misread the distance by a little bit, and it did stop. So it was a good shot set up from the way I wanted to do it, but just, of course, the wind just played a little bit different. This is very makeable.
Good looking putt. Nice
It disappeared, but it went in. Ryan, you're blocking the view.
4 under the card.
Beautiful. 4 under through 7, everybody. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers.
The 8th hole is a par 3.
I tell you, there's nothing like a freshly brewed, piping hot cup of coffee. It is just, if you like coffee, right? Like the taste, it is just amazing. But I guess if you don't like coffee, you're probably like, no, I can think of a lot better drinks, but it's just the best to me. Nothing beats it. 146 into the wind here, 14 miles per hour. Got to do choked approach. Keep it underneath the wind a bit. I love a 7-iron here choked approach or choked tee shot. Hit it on that upslope right before it. Look at the planting here. Look at this shot. Gorgeous. Golf design perfection right here.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Golf shot perfection too. Go in.
This thing dialed in here, looking good.
That's a golf shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for
That
birdie.
was just incredible. When that was flying through the air there, I really thought it was going in. What a shot. Easy
Mark
bird.
it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it.
Well,
Two
you all
in a
might
row. He's
have to get a
feeling it.
refill of coffee today.
As
I
we
might
move the
have
next
to
hole,
too.
Our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. And the player steps up to this short par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
335, uphill 3 feet. Let's think of course management here. We don't want a short-sided shot. We're terrible at them recently. So what I'm going to do here is hit a stinger. No, we don't want this in on that slope. Just hit a normal partial driver. Maybe even a choked driver. Yeah.
Will this stay on the cut stuff?
No, it won't. I don't think it's going to stay. Got to get lucky. It might. The wind saved us.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it?
That's so
Time for
unlucky.
the second shot here at the 9th.
A millimeter away? Are you kidding me? 75 yards, uphill 16 feet. I love how we can attack this. Now, what I don't love is this right here. That's a nightmare shot, and so is being long. I think we go for that slope and spin it back. So if we wanted to carry this 79 yards, it's uphill 16. Got to add about 5 or 6. Going to add 6 to be safe. 186, and then the wind. Yeah, this is a tough shot. I'm going 60-degree wedge, no choked approach, just normal. Draw it just a touch, be the club. Not enough draw. We hit the slope, though. Yes, we did. Never mind. That was
Some
disappointing.
nice calculations there with this wind.
I agree with hitting.
Feet left to the hole.
Good calculations. The
All right,
issue
John, you've
was
been reading them well all
it was
day.
more to the
Take
right
us through
than
this
behind
one.
the hole. I wanted
This one
to
looks like
go
it's gonna
behind,
break
spin it
right to
back.
left.
I don't think we hit a big upslope there. Looks like we're on kind of a slope, but not a big one. We did not generate any spin from that lie, though. It's just the light rough. 11 feet. Right to left bending putt here. Not a lot of break. One time. That was fast. I mean, I knew it was going to be
5
fast,
feet
but
coming up to the cup.
ow.
In the end,
That's
that
one of those
will be a
putts
disappointing
that
par
keeps
after
you awake
such
at
a
night.
Great approach shot. Now,
I
4
thought I
back
had
after
it.
that hole.
Truly did. Okay, it's
Here
all
we
right.
go.
Shake it off.
The 10th hole.
We did not get the approach we wanted. We had the right idea, not the perfect execution. And yeah, we had a good look at birdie, a putt that we've hit plenty of times. Not today. .445, downhill 21 feet. Send it.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Please get lucky. Rich said a gargantuan tee shot. Yeah, into the
This
rough.
is his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right
That's
to
one
left
of
for
those
him.
where you just go out there on instinct and hit it. But calm down, right? Why did I pull out the power drive there? I'm sure everybody is asking that same question. That is way too risky for round one. If you're behind in the final round, yes. Settle down, Ryan. 157, uphill 7 feet. .157, uphill 7 feet. Okay. I liked a 8-iron approach shot. Fade it against this wind. No, it's not going to be enough. How about 7 because of the rough? We have a good lie, though.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Oh, be the one.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Luke there. That's a great shot. Anything on the green,
Good
you're going to be
chance
happy
move to
with.
6 under par here. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking down the barrel of a 24-foot putt.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick putt, too. 24 feet, downhill 1 inch. It's going to be speedy, and it's going to break more than you think.
Looking good.
Good speed too.
Get in! Get in! Yes!
Oh, what a bonus.
Get in there!
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I could
Wow,
watch
I love
one
this game.
all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Love this game so much. What a beautiful putt. We're golfing today. The
And he
putter's
finds
hot.
himself
Last
in
week
a
it was
tie
not.
for third.
Simple as that.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I feel like we live or die in tournaments by putting. I'm not
let's see
saying
the
the other
par
parts of
3
our game are bad, because they're not. But it's definitely the putter that carries us. 218 yards. That's how my game has always been, though, in golf games. I love a partial 3-wood here. You're never going to hear me say that very often. But what I'm going to do here, I'm going to loft it slightly, hit it a little bit steep, fade it nicely into that wind, let it hit the green on the right side, kind of trickle on down. It's a good strike. Wind's got to
say,
grab it.
Just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Okay, wow, that wind just didn't grab it. Right idea. If the wind grabs it more, that's going to be perfection. You just never know with those crosswinds. It was mostly in
This
our
would be a
face,
great
though.
up and
That's what's
down.
interesting about that one. Okay, the question is chip shot or flop? We have not been hitting good Evo swings with the flop lately. I think it's got to be chip. Gonna come off to the right, up the slope. Got to land it about maybe 10 yards or 11. Then roll it from left to right and into the hole. I think I landed that 7 yards, maybe 9 or 10 yards there. It's in.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
We'll take it.
Currently 6 under for the round.
We're only 3 off the leader, everybody. Tied for third, and it looks like we have an afternoon tee time based on how many pros have played.
Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
You like how Jerry and Ryan just used the classic old school golf bag? Because you can't customize your golf bag in this game, right? So, you know, Jerry's old school, everybody. He doesn't like any of Ryan Gamer's branding on there at all. Jerry's like, no, you're not touching my golf bag. No, you can have all these sponsors, Ryan. Wear the clothes, but no, I'm not putting them on the golf bag. 418, downhill 8. We don't want a short-sided shot. Course management is key on this golf course. All we need is a nice little 2-iron into the fairway. You always have to think about your strengths as a player. What a shot. My strengths are lob wedges, 9-irons, 8-irons, 7-irons, 6-irons into the green. That's a lot of strengths, right? But not all those clubs, maybe, but, you know, high iron and a wedge.
Second shot here on the 12th.
I would much rather have than a short shot. And here we are. We can hit a nice little choked approach, 50-degree wedge. I want this to hop, stop. I'm not going to shot shape this at all. We're going to get good spin anyways. That's a rough swing. Are you kidding me? Get lucky. Get lucky. The approach swing has been really good lately. And it just wasn't there.
A bit wild on approach there.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely
Ryan
affecting
pointing
that shot.
And Jerry's like, no, Ryan, I told you to aim here. Ryan said, I thought you wanted me to aim this way. And Jerry's like, no, I wanted you to send it into the hole. You were going for the rough. I know you were born there, but I don't want you to spend much time there. 15 yards. Uphill 9 feet. Got to be a flop shot in a buried lie here in the heavy stuff. That was a nightmare scenario. We were in a perfect position. Our wheelhouse. We can't lend this short, so I'm going to give us some wiggle room here. Play it safe. I didn't play it that safe. That rough affected that way more than anticipated. You all saw how far I aimed past the hole, too.
That's a disappointing
Where did
stroke.
that swing
That's
come from?
3 feet to go here to the hole.
For bogey.
There goes the bogey-free round. That is, you know, our putting stroke has been off a couple times today, and we had an open club face there, and another open. I've been more closed club face recently. Don't know where the open has come from.
After that,
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
It's all right. We got this. 4 back. Come on, Ryan. Wake up.
teeing off here on the 13th hole.
That's not a celebratory coffee drink. I need energy. Big difference. I want to definitely make that clarification. There's a couple options here. Both of them are nightmares. What gives us a closer shot to the green? I guess to the right. None of them, really. Get lucky. Please get lucky. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think we can get there in 2 either way. That wind just crushed
Second
that
shot
ball.
here on the 13th
Actually,
hole.
yeah, we definitely can't. So we got to send this up onto this hill and then get it to stop. Look at this fairway. This is like a links-style golf course. This would be links golf with the way these fairways have been. This is golf design perfection in every way. Like, it's beautiful. It's very technical. It requires very good course management. And if you miss, you're in trouble. Love that. Like, this is awesome.
Sitting at
I love
5 under for the
everything
day.
about this course, really. 80 yards, downhill 2 feet, wind in our face, 15 miles per hour. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hit a choked approach, and I'm going to fly it low a little bit. De-loft it, hit it a little bit shallow here on the right stick as well.
Good sounding strike, that one.
I should have went up one more club. At least we have an uphill putt, though.
However. And this putt to
Oh,
move
it's
into
not
a tie
uphill.
for third place.
What do I know?
Penny,
It
take
looked
us
like
to
it
the
would have
break on
been.
this putt.
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Yeah, I mean, Henny's right. Since it's going to cruise to the left, let's just cruise it right in there. A perfect putting contact. What do you say?
Nice putt to hold.
It's about
Trailing
time
by
is
a
what
few
we
shots
say.
after that hole.
Hey, it's not about the mistakes you make. You're going to make bogeys. It's about how you respond. You can't change the past. You can help shape the future.
Two great
Come on.
shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
454, downhill 27 feet. Got to look at course management here. What gives us the best shot? It's going for it here. Going for it gives us the best shot. With this wind, downhill 39, it's got to be perfectly struck. Good thing that's our specialty. You know, you all may laugh when I say that, but it really has become
silky smooth.
my specialty in this game, driving accuracy. It would have been really funny if that would have went into the rough. After saying that, but really I have
What are we
come a
looking
long
at
way.
here, Henny?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
I used to be terrible at this game. Go back and watch the beginning episodes. Go back and watch my first look demo content. It took me how many hours? Too many to learn this Evo swing. I love it though. It's my favorite swing. 16 miles per hour. Wind at our back here. Is the choked approach the way? I think it is. Loft it, spin it. Yeah, I think it's the way. Pulled it. How many
Just
pulls
needs a
is that
little
today?
bit more of a kick to the right.
It's going to affect the distance too much. And
this putt is for birdie.
another thing I messed up on there, if you
Okay,
touch
Henny,
the loft,
what's he looking at
it's
with
going to
this
take
putt?
off a lot of
Setting
distance
up
to the
this putt
shot.
26
and just
feet from the
a
cup.
lot of miscalculations before that shot. That was one of those I just wanted to hit the choked approach because I love it. And it was a good decision. It was poor execution, though. Good decision, poor shot setup is a better way to say it. I'd be left to right here. I'm getting frame drops on this course. Have you all noticed that? It's not happening very often, but it mostly happens when I transition. Crushed it. I think we had the line without the pull, without the pull, and without the
Par
crush.
putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
That's a
As we
tester.
check the standings, our leader
made it,
has a
though.
2-stroke advantage.
3 strokes off. Tommy Fleetwood in second. We're 1 stroke off of him.
Setting up now on a par 4.
I guarantee Jerry asked Ryan, do you want to win or do you want to lose right there? That's the question we got to answer. What position do we want to be in going into that final round? Do we want to be 3 back or do we want to be tied with the leader? Or maybe even winning if we have a wild finish.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Perfect. You know, you can play it safe, send it a little more to the right there, let it bounce to the right. Take on those bunkers, have a closer shot to the green. That's what I went for.
Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green.
Yeah, 118, uphill 25. 12 mile per hour wind here. It's blowing in our face and to the left. I love a choked approach here. Pitching wedge. This is a perfect club. A little D-loft on it.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
I tell you, the approach swing was the problem in the practice round. It's been the
Just
problem
a
this
little
entire
off with
round.
the accuracy there. Unable
Look,
to find the green.
Another
Wind is
miscommunication
absolutely
between Ryan and
swirling
Jerry.
in this part of the golf course.
Another
And here we are with the
miscommunication.
third shot.
Jerry's like, no, I
behind
told you
our
to aim
leader.
there, Ryan. Wake up. Jerry's got to relay that message to me. It's one thing to tell the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer, but you got to tell me. You got to land this on the fringe. Trickling on up. This is a very difficult shot, especially with the ball kind of buried here. But do you want to win or do you want to lose? That's it.
Oh, right
I
by
mean,
the hole.
we struck that in the only spot where that ball would
9
have
feet to the cup.
been kind of close to the hole, but you all saw that thing bounce up that upslope. That's like an impossible shot. Okay, 9 feet, downhill 2 inches. Still a good shot, though. Not much else we could have done with it. It's going to break more than you think at the beginning. And it did.
Ooh.
Wow, a perfect putting stroke as well.
This
I
is a
thought
bogey putt
I already
coming up.
accounted for enough break. This course will bite you if your approach game is off, because you're going to have very difficult rough shots and bunker shots.
Job done.
Wow.
Let's head to the next.
2 bogeys.
And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole.
Listen, we got this. Let's birdie out. 16, 17,
the
18 left.
16th is a par 3.
Maybe even an ace. Why not? 179 yards. Downhill's 20 feet here. Gonna land this right in this area. Maybe a little bit further. Maybe like right here. Okay. This could go in. I'm not gonna hit a draw here. Just gonna let the wind take our normal fade.
Yeah, great rhythm on that swing. Going with the 7. Nicely done.
Amazing. 2 par 3s. We've been dead on today. What a shot.
7 feet to the cup.
I think we had
This
the
is
line
for
for the
birdie.
ace. Like, that was going right at it. He's 7 feet. A little bit left to right. Clear the mechanism. Sit it in. Get in there.
What a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Every time we've had a bogey today, we bounced back. Been an up and down back 9. Only 1 under despite 3 birdies.
He
But
finds
it's all right.
himself in a share of 3rd place.
When I say 1 under on the back. We are still 1 off of second. 3 off from first place.
Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Come on. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Ryan? Well, that's not the answer I was looking for. That's light rough though, right? Yeah, we're very thankful.
John, what does his
that
lie
this is
look
light
like
rough.
down there?
Well, fellas, it kind of burrowed itself into this first cut here. It's lying pretty deep in there. Let's see what happens.
I disagree with John. I don't think it's really buried here in this lie. I think it's a great light rough lie. And we're going for this. We're going to attack this. We played this hole in the practice round. I think we did. I actually love a 7-iron here. Going to come off well to the left. I mean, not left, to the right. Or not, because
Okay,
you
let's
close
get those
club
two
face.
important
4!
things back. Timing and tempo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That
I
got a
believe
little
one
out
of
control, I
them
think.
just kicked it
Hard to
out
control the
onto the
distance
light
when you're
rough.
coming out of the
Thank
rough.
you. Jerry, check on the fans. At least it only hit them all in the foot. In real life, it only would have hit 1, but in this game, it goes right through them. So, yeah, Jerry, invite them all to dinner. All you can eat dinner tonight at the best restaurant here near the course. And, yeah, okay, moving on. And thank you for stopping the ball. Okay, we're going to flop this. I mean, not stop. Thank you for kicking the ball.
Ooh, that
Yes!
one skirted the edge of the hole.
Come on, that's a big time
And he
shot.
needs this to save
Just
par.
so frustrating though with that shot before this, because not the shot, yeah, the shot before that flop, because that was just rough. It should have been in our wheelhouse, and it's just we're in the light rough. We kind of got lucky, just a very bad swing.
In she goes.
But again, the
Let's head
Evo
to the
swing changes when you're on those side
Now,
slopes.
3
That's the
strokes back
difficulty
after that hole.
of the swing in this game. There's a lot of difficulty in this swing, but that's a big one.
The 18th hole is a par 5.
Look at this view. Just breathtaking. Par 5. We can't get to this fairway, unfortunately. If we had a different wind, we could. Need more distance, though. Is the Stinger better here underneath the wind? No. I don't think it's going to get to the fairway. Wow, this is wild. What in the world was that? I think we left the
Nicely
swing on
done.
the front 9. Gotta
Second
practice
shot
swing
here at the 18th.
before we set the shot up. Something's going on. Maybe it's nerves, because look at that one. Well, never mind. One more. Okay, it's better. Not great. Okay. I don't think we can get this up there, up this wind.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
That's it? That's it? Bounce right? That is lovely. Are you kidding me? That is such a good strike. Don't you dare. Thank you.
Sitting at -6.
We had a great flop shot in the last hole. I've been avoiding it today after that bad one on hole 1. This is the way to go. It's very makeable. Short swinged. It's going to hit down the hill, though. It is a good thing it hit down that hill. That was a bad shot. Look, Ryan's frustrated. He's looking over at Jerry. He's just like, I'm just not all the way there
And
right
this
now.
putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Yeah, gently meander left to right. Clear the mechanism. One time. No!
Just 3 feet to the
The
cup.
pole didn't even help us. It was a little bit misread.
And his round will conclude with a par today.
Well, hey, let's see what the rest of the field does.
And as this round winds down, he finishes in 3rd place.
You bet, Luke. 1 round down, 3 to go. Let's see how this thing progresses.
Hey, there's plenty of golf left in this tournament. We had a couple disappointing bogeys. Without those, we're 1 stroke away. And it just, the approach game was not there today. It just wasn't. The putter was, for the most part. The putting was really good, and we played well. It's just that we left too much out there. And I like that challenge, though. I love this course. This course is very challenging here to close out the year. It's just a perfect challenge to get us ready for the FedEx Cup playoffs. But Alejandro Tosti or Tostai, not sure if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, is number 1, 9 under. Tommy Fleetwood, number 2. Ryan Gamer, Rosane, Christian Bizadont. I don't know how to pronounce that one either. Joe Highsmith, Ludwig Olberg, Aaron Badley, and Wyndham Clark, Tony Finau make out the top 10. Yeah, I mean, we have some work to do. There is a 4-way tie there for 3rd place right now. Tommy Fleetwood lone 2nd. Then Alejandro just at the top had a great round. That is a very good round there, but we could have been there. 100% we could be right there with them. It's just, it didn't all go our way today on the approach game. The approach kind of killed us. Too many open club faces, too many closed. More open today than closed, but yeah, it's all right. That happens. Good news is the putter was good, and overall I feel like we were playing solid golf. We were scrambling really good. That's a big positive to take away from this round. You take a look at the scorecard, front 9, it's like we're going to win the tournament, 5 under. But then the back 9 started with a great birdie there on 10, and then bogey 12 and 15. We bounced back with the birdie each time, but no birdies after that. So 1 under on the front, a 66 -6 on the scorecard. And there's just a lot of work we can do to get ready for this final round. It's as simple as that. It's not one of those rounds that you're just upset. 100% no, I'm not upset. It's just we know that we can play better and we know that we can score better on the course. Let that inspire us. Fairways were tough. That's what makes this course very difficult. We got some unlucky bounces today. A lot of them. We had some lucky ones too, but for the most part, they were unlucky. 64 fairways. You miss fairways on this course, you're going to miss greens. And we missed a lot of greens from the fairway too, so that's just a rough approach game. Terrible proximity hole. You know, the more I see these stats, well, it was not a good round. Was not a good round, but you know what saved us is 63% long putting out of 11. That is incredible. That is amazing. 25% medium is not great. We only had 4 of them though, so 1 for 4. That's, you know, not too bad. You want to see that higher though, but this stat is just unreal. 63 out of 11 long putts. Amazing. Scrambling, you want to see that a little bit higher than 66, but still I'm fine with that. A birdie conversion rate of 66 is amazing. That is 8 birdies on the day. Should be 1 back, but 2 bogeys. So yeah, we have a lot to work on. Find fairways and hope for lucky bounces. It's links golf, and I usually never play great in link style courses, so we've got to bounce back in the next one. It's just we got to pick our spots off the tee. We've got to make sure that we really hone in on course management, because if we miss fairways, we're probably going to miss even more greens in the final round. But hey, we can win this tournament. We're only 3 back. We've had crazy final rounds. We've had incredible comebacks in this career mode series already. This tournament is far from over, everybody. Let's have an electric final round. Drop your 1-times in a comment. We can do this. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Multiple ongoing series right now for the multi-sport athlete Ryan Gamer. Check the channel page, scroll through, you're likely to find another series that you enjoy. You can also check out many of the series linked in the video description, or just check the playlist section of your channel page or your subscription feed. A lot of options. But I'll see you all next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.